Hey everyone. This is a video I'm making for English 101 online the first week. Kind of run you through what we're doing and also to substitute for kind of like the lecture that I would do. I'm going to cover the workshop, an example of the workshop, and then how that fits into your essay. So when you have an opportunity, go in Canvas to English 101 and go to Week 1 online. And then if you look at readings for Week 1 online, they're no longer separated by Tuesday and Thursday. They're all in one place. Check out the instructions for Essay 3 for sure. Key features of evaluation is important. This is the genre of writing. And then especially read closely and maybe even save how to evaluate a Wikipedia article so that you have these things right here, the lead section, the structure, the balance, the neutrality, and references, those standards to evaluate your own Wikipedia page. The paper outline is kind of like right here, right? Introduction, lead section, structure, balance, neutral, references, conclusion. That makes sense once you've read this. Once you've had an opportunity to read through the readings here, you'll want to choose, if you have not already, a Wikipedia article to evaluate. Remember not to choose anything too long like Beyonce or anything like that. I would choose something that has 50 or fewer references so that you don't have to spend a lot of time going through all the references and reading a lot of unnecessary content. So once you have done the readings for Week 1 online and chosen a Wikipedia page to evaluate and read that Wikipedia page, then you're ready for the workshop. What you're going to do for the workshop is apply those 5 criteria from how to evaluate a Wikipedia page in the readings to your Wikipedia page. So you're going to use them as like the standards that you to judge the construction of the Wikipedia page. And so Workshop 8 basically says you're going to make an outline for Essay 3. The outline will be your thesis for paragraph 1, your topic sentences, which make a judgment about a specific thing in Wikipedia. I'll show you an example in a second. And then why your writing is important in the conclusion. Here's what that looks like. Workshop 8 example. Evaluating, here's the thesis right here, because this would be paragraph 1, the most important sentence is the thesis. The thesis goes at the end of that paragraph, right? But you're going to have the thesis here for workshop 8. A thesis that I drew from a student paper is evaluating the Wikipedia cheesesteak article. We can see that although in some sections of the article it's unbalanced, notice that's a negative, that's awesome. The structure is clear and logical, and the coverage is neutral. Notice that this thesis talks about the balance, the structure, and the coverage of the article. It does not mention the references or the lead section. That's really good. Just like with the Marshall McLuhan essay and other things that we've done, you don't want to include too much information in your essay. So if you say 5 things in the body paragraphs, only say 3 in the thesis. In the rest of your outline for workshop 8, you'll evaluate the Wikipedia page according to those 5 standards that you find in how to evaluate a Wikipedia page. The first one is the lead section, which should be short without too much information. It gives the basic information without giving too much detail. The topic sentence is what you're going to write for each body paragraph that gives the overall judgment based on one criteria. And so the lead section or introductory section of the cheesesteak Wikipedia page gives a short, brief overview of a cheesesteak. That's good. I would say like short, clear, because short and brief mean the same thing. But that's great. You know, like it says when it comes to the lead section, this Wikipedia article does a good job of clearly and briefly presenting the main ideas. So the next paragraph, it's going to be about the structure, and you're going to apply what the how to evaluate a Wikipedia article says about structure to your own Wikipedia page. This one is about cheesesteaks. So it says, the structure of the cheesesteak page is well organized, making it easy to follow and understand. It's a great topic sentence. Good judgment of structure. Then it says, throughout the cheesesteak article, the coverage is neutral and doesn't have any bias. Excellent. Another great topic sentence about the if the article is neutral or not. And then the references that the article includes are a lot, or you could say there are many references, but overall most of them are reliable and active. Excellent. I mean, this is the important judgment right here, right? Reliable and active references. And then this writer did an awesome job, I think, of organizing their essay by climactic order, kind of ending before the conclusion with like an important point, like maybe the most important point. Something that stands out. And so instead of putting balance earlier, they saved balance because that's the negative for the end. And so they say, the various aspects of the cheesecake Wikipedia article are somewhat balanced, although there are some necessary aspects missing. So this is drawing attention to a problem with the Wikipedia page, and there'd probably be more written about that. And also it's more interesting if like a bunch of things have been good, you know, then the one that's going to stand out is like one that's like not totally positive. It's kind of like that's an important point for emphasis. So emphatic structure, right? So I like how this uses the 5 criteria for evaluation really nicely in the body paragraphs. And the conclusion does a great job of drawing attention to the importance. This is not the whole conclusion. It's just the first 2 sentences of the conclusion. As the use of technology and the internet is increasing in our society, people might start using Wikipedia as a primary source of information. It's important to know what is considered a reliable article and what is not by evaluating an article by certain criteria like structure, coverage, balance, and references. Excellent, you know, exactly right. So this is what the workshop would look like. The difference here is that you're going to write about a different article, and yours might have different problems. You know, like you might find your article might not be well organized in terms of structure. The reason we're doing this is because it's going to give us like the most important sentences of the paper. And so here's like a whole version of essay 2, and paragraph 1 has the thesis right here. Paragraph 2, here's the topic sentence. That's from the outline. Paragraph 3, here's the topic sentence, that's from the outline. Paragraph 4, here's the topic sentence, that's from the outline. Paragraph 5, the topic sentence was second. That's awesome. There's a clarifying sentence. I love it. Paragraph 6, that's the one about balance, some of the problems. That was the sentence for paragraph 6 in the student's outline. And then here you can see our the importance part of the student's conclusion. And so that's what we're doing this week in English 101. We're working on, you need to have a Wikipedia topic, do the reading to understand how to evaluate the Wikipedia article, and then when you create, and then when you do the work for workshop 8 to create an outline, you'll have a really good idea of how to write the essay. And then I'll have a video for you later this week, or for sure by the beginning of next week, that goes over how to write body paragraphs, like what is evidence, you know, how do you quote the Wikipedia article and things like that, and then how do you explain the evidence. But for now, excellent job. I wish I could see you all in person, but I'm glad that we can at least communicate digitally. I hope that you're all doing really well. If you have any questions, send them to me on Canvas message or my email. Otherwise, I'll stay in touch. Take care.